Greetings, greetings, greetings. Okay. So, alright. So, I had to schedule a little later than I wanted to. I am not at home. I am visiting family. So, I'm outside in the backyard. It's really lovely out here. So, I thought, why not do a little live outside? 'Cause it's nice. It's nice out here. Hey Jade, how are you? How are you, sis? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay. So the list is still open. It probably says 11 spaces open, but technically I have, let's see, 2, 4, 5. 5 spaces available. Let's hope and pray that the bugs don't get on my nerves while I'm out here, because I might have to shift settings. If the bugs is doing too much, I'm gonna have to leave. Yeah, so yeah, because I don't do bugs. That's one thing I do not do. So if you guys want to know where you're at on the list, I put your names in the chat section in the exact order as I received your submissions and questions. And then if anybody else is interested, I have, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 5 more spots available. 5 more slots available if you're interested. Payment options are in the chat or in the description box. So the link to my website or Cash App, or if you have my PayPal directly, just make sure you leave your question in the notes section. If you can't fit your questions in the notes section on Cash App, you can leave it in the chat if you feel comfortable. If not, you can leave it in the email. Okay. All right, so let's pray over this live and pray for a good one. Pray for divine wisdom, divine truth, divine clarity, and what divine spirit needs us and wants us to know at this time. Hey Zaina, hey sis, how are you? How are you doing? Okay. Bless these cards with divine truth and divine wisdom. Holy Spirit, protect us. Give us divine clarity that we need. Don't start bugs. That's one thing I'm not gonna do. Bugs. All right. Sonya, let's start with you. You're first on the list. Okay. I really don't know what this question is. I don't understand it. What is coming up for me after work? I don't know what that means. I really don't know what you're asking. Like after work, after your shift ends, after this job that, I don't know, you're changing jobs. I don't know what you mean by that. But let's see what Spirit wants you to know. I'm gonna ask the question, and hopefully I'm able to tap in exactly to like what it is that you're asking. Spirit, what is coming for Sonya after work? What does she have coming after work? Hopefully, let's see. What do you want her to know? Okay. You have the Devil card, the 3 of Swords, and the Hermit. The Devil, 3 of Swords, the Hermit. It could be a time of, could be like a time where you have to reflect on something here. It could be this job within itself could be some type of burden, or it could be people that you're connected to, or maybe one person in particular that you're connected to at work. There's something that's like it's gotta give. Okay, so after work, like I said, I don't know what that means. Like that doesn't make sense. Like it can be taken in different ways, like after work, like literally after you get off of work, or is it something to do with Like after I do this line of work, what's going to happen, what's coming for me after this period or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you mean by that. So I'm trying my best to interpret this. But whatever it is, it does feel like an oppressive energy that you might have to sort through. Like, okay, what do I need after this? Where do I go from here? Because there's something about, is this whole thing worth my time, my energy? It's something with a connection. So if it's not connected to your job, literally like the job is oppressive, or something with a person at the job, like, okay, what do I do with this? How do I move forth with this energy? Then it's like after work, maybe this is a personal thing that you're dealing with yourself outside of work, where it's a situation that maybe is becoming a little bit heavy on you, a little toxic maybe. Is it worth saving? Is it worth moving forward? If it's, like I said, if it's about the job, like if it's something you're not happy with, is it worth me really staying here? Am I attached to the money? Am I attached to the benefits? Or is it something that's really of my highest good? There's some type of soul searching. 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, like forward movement. Where do we go? 5 of Wands. Yeah, it's like a oppressive energy. Whatever this is, it's gonna, what's coming is like this inner reflecting about something that's uncomfortable, that you're unhappy with. Like, okay, I don't know if I can continue with whatever this energy is. This is what I'm getting. And it's either connected to the job within itself, people within the job, or something outside of work. Okay. Let's move on to your other question. I hope this is making sense, because that, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't really make sense to me. Thank you, Jade. I'm going to add you to the list, sis. Thank you. What were this person's intentions for you? What were this person's intentions for you? Okay, let's see this. What was this person in question? What were their intentions with Sonya, Spirit? What was this person's intentions with Sonya? What was this person's intentions with Sonya? What was this person's intentions with Sonya? The Star, 5 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the World came out. Off the bat, this doesn't look like the intention, so I'm gonna have to like pull again. You might be trying to figure out whether or not to move towards this or move away from this, or just move on completely. If this is like you're at a tough spot with this situation with this person, do I entertain it? Do I not entertain it? Or is it something like, okay, is it any hope for this, or do I just move away? So, because one of you, and I feel like it's you, I could be wrong, but one of you wants a mature relationship or a connection. You want something that it's kind of like it has a balance to it. It has stability. So there was some type of high hopes here, or maybe this person maybe built your hopes up with the 7 of Pentacles. This is going to take, like, the thing with this situation is there's a lot of confusion. So someone either walked in with a motive that wasn't really the true intentions of a situation, and it let the other person down, or someone went in with high hopes and expectations of something, kind of like, okay, I kind of expect this and I hope for this, and then when it didn't happen that way, it didn't pan out that way, then it's kind of just like, okay, well, now what? Or it's not going in the direction that I thought it would. The Knight of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So by nature, this person is a loyal person. They are someone that you can rely upon. Page of Swords, but there's a immaturity level to this. Page of Swords energy. There's still some level of learning. Like, either you guys are still in the premature stage of your connection where you're still getting to know this person. So there's not a lot of clear intentions. To be honest, it's kind of like, let's hope for the best type of energy. It's not a clear shot like, this is the intentions I want to make. I want to court and date just one person. You know, I don't want to date too long. I want to date maybe like 5 months to make my decision whether this is somebody that I want to be like, okay, I want to make you my girlfriend, or I want to make you my boyfriend. There's no clear intentions. It's kind of like, let's hope for the best. And I feel like, as a heads up, if there's not already disappointment, let go of a fixed expectation. If it's you with the expectation, or even if it's this person, it wouldn't, because there's no clear, like I said, there's no clear set intent. You know what I mean? I could see the desire of what a person would want from a connection or relationship, but as far as like the intent, like this is what I intend with this situation, this connection, I don't see a clear, and I'm not seeing it. And I always say, like, as advice, communication is always key. Like, you got to go to the source first of everything. You know what I mean? You can't just be like, okay, maybe they want this, maybe they want that, or what are the cards saying? You got to, you know, the two people have to engage with each other to figure that out. But if this is something that is like kind of at a standstill, or this person is kind of pulling back, or feels like they've ghosted you, I don't feel like this person really had a clear set of intentions. And again, this person is coming out as the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Is a level of immaturity. Like, they're a good person, they have a good heart, they mean well, but there's an immaturity level. And that's where I feel like, again, communication is key. So I hope that makes sense, sis. All right. Ouch. Okay. Elsena, Alexis, Ashley, Orlandsea, Jennifer, and Jade so far. I have 4 more spots available if anybody's interested. Yeah. Okay. Is this man in question worth your time? This man that you met, are they worth your time? Let's clear all previous energies. I send love and peace to all parties involved in the previous reading. Ask for permission to tap into Elsena's energy and the person in question. Holy Spirit, is this guy worth her time? What do you want her to know about this guy? This guy in question that Elsena is asking about. What do you want her to know about this guy? What do you want her to know about this guy? What do you want Elsena to know? Okay. Whew, you got quite a few cards. Okay. So you have the Ace of Wands. So that's a potential energy. 10 of Swords. The 9 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like Spirit is wanting you to open up. So they're not really telling me so much about the guy off top, but I don't feel like you have anything to fear. There is this kind of, I get that the 10 of Swords is something that you're carrying mentally, that Spirit is saying could be a constraint when it comes to being open or getting to know someone. With the Ace of Wands, I feel like this is a, you know, kind of like an opportunity to spark something up for you. Even if it doesn't end and like you two ending up being together or getting married or whatever, this is someone that's going to spark you and open you up again. So the 9 of Pentacles is like, yeah, you're content, you know, with or without someone, but they want you to be open to receive, though, with the 6 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles versus the 6 of Pentacles. Let's see. Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Top of the deck is the Hangman. So you and this person are kind of like maybe mirroring each other, maybe different reasons, but mirroring each other as far as like being in this limbo-like state. Kind of like holding your breath, but this is an opportunity, something to actually start moving and start going. As long as you're in alignment with Divine Spirit and what's good for you, I feel like you'll be able to, you know, discern whether or not, like, okay, this is the right move, this is not the right move. This person maybe not, you know, showing some things about them that this person is not for me, or this is someone that, you know, I should get to know. I'm not seeing anything that tells you shouldn't. There's a lot of fear, I feel, though, a lot of maybe overthinking, a lot of fear of being betrayed, fear of having a pie on your face, but I wouldn't jump to conclusions about what this is or who they are and what they're, you know, I'm not seeing any red flags like Spirit saying no. don't talk to this person, don't get to know this person. There's something about them though that it's like meant to spark you up. So it could just be a little thing where, you know, you and this person exchange, or this person is kind to you, or they show you some type of gentleman-like quality or something to like help you to see like, okay, it's safe, I can get out there again, be open. That's really what I'm getting. This seems like somebody that's kind of like a key. It's a key, like this person is a key. I'm gonna just ask the spirit to just give me at least one card about this guy. Like, what do they want you to know as far as he is concerned? Is he, you know, worth entertaining? If he's safe to entertain. Hierophant. Yeah, I don't see anything negative, like no Seven of Swords, no, like, let me, like, I've done many readings before where I had to warn some people about some people, like, no, this guy is not it, you know, or this person ain't it. But them, I don't see anything negative, anything that you need to protect yourself. Remember I was saying this person's like a key. Look, keys. Yeah, they might be traditionally masculine. They like to take the lead, or be the one to pursue and do all of that. So they're not someone that maybe they might feel uncomfortable with women chasing them or putting it on too thick on them. They don't really like that. But other than that, I feel like this person is just like someone to get you to open up, know that it's okay, it's safe to get out there again. Knight of Cups. Yep. I feel like it's a safe energy, this person. So doesn't have to lead to anything too heavy, too deep, but they are a nice guy. They are some type of welcoming energy. So I hope that makes sense. All right, sis. So be open, you know. Always have your head screwed on right and tight, but, you know, be open at the same time. I did not put your timestamp, so please do not hate me. I don't know what time we started this. I'm gonna put 12 minutes in. Hopefully that's accurate enough. I apologize, I forgot to put the timestamp in. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with him. I'm not seeing anything that you need to be like leery of, or you know, I'm not seeing that from him. You're welcome, sis. I got you. Let me know how it goes. Just be free, be flow, be in flow, be free. All right, Miss Ashley, I'm gonna move on to you now, and your question. I'm not gonna read this question out loud, you know, just in case it's a little touchy. I won't read it out loud. So how do you deal with this particular thing? Okay, how do you deal with this particular thing here? You're welcome, sis. As always, I appreciate you. Enjoy your weekend. Let's see, clear out previous energies, divine spirit, send love and peace to Elsena. Sonya, thank you. What does Ashley need to know? Ask information happened to Ashley and this co-worker in question. What does she need to do? How does she deal with healing, or with this feeling that she has? What does she do with this? Wow. Way too many cards. But I'm gonna take this Ace of Cups. Okay, you have the Seven of Swords. You have the Hierophant. You have the Five of Swords. And the Seven of Cups, I'm going to take this. And I'm going to stop here. The leftover cards are the Two of Wands, Eight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. So, how do you deal with this? Well, for one, I feel like there's something that Spirit wants you to embrace about yourself. There could be things and qualities about this person that you see within yourself, or if you don't see it consciously, it's a subconscious thing. Like the things that you may admire within a person and maybe even feel like you lack within yourself are just untapped things within you that you also have. So I'm just getting like untapped potential. So there's this illusion of lack, this illusion of compared energies or someone up against you, but that's not real. That's not true. You have your own gifts and talents. The Seven of Swords is like this feeling of maybe feeling like something's being taken from you, stolen, something's not fair, maybe like this isn't fair. You have your own set of tools, gifts, and talents that have not been tapped into, and it might be similar, like there's certain things that you see within this person that are actually within you, the qualities that you admire, and the feelings that you're getting. It's more so to trigger you into unlocking these things. Does that make sense? It's not to be taken like triggers, right? Triggers are meant to help us identify things within us that we need to heal, right? So it's an uncomfortable feeling to be triggered, right? So let's put it in perspective of what you're feeling. These feelings that you're having, it's a trigger, but it's triggering this activation, like let's tap into our potential. Let's tap into that. Whether it's things that you admire within this person that you have within yourself, and or parts of yourself that you haven't even acknowledged and recognized and poured into yet. So it's like your inner self saying to you, like, no, don't trip off of that. This is like showing you, like, let's get in the game. Like, let's tap in. Let's participate in our gifts. Let's activate these gifts. Let's really work through them, or let's identify what our gifts are, so that we don't feel like we're playing small, we're playing in the back, or we're not good enough. This is triggering you to open up to your gifts. I feel like these cups are gifts. And then this Hierophant is the key. This is the opening to your gifts. This is the opening, like, that's what I get from this. I hope this is making sense. The Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords, not only are they like kind of the illusion, like the trigger is kind of being misinterpreted or miscommunicated with the part of you, like the conscious part of you versus like the inner part of you. The inner part of you knows, like, this is something that's meant to trigger me into activating and tapping into myself, tapping into embracing my gifts and utilizing my gifts. So it's an awareness of that. But there's a part of the self that's deceiving you and saying, oh, well, see, you ain't good enough, or see, this person's better than you, or it's not meant to be interpreted that way. No. So your gifts and all of that, like, there's so much potential, I feel like, that you haven't even fully tapped into yet or worked through yet. You know what I mean? That's what I see from this. So how to deal with it is like the most practical way that I could, you know, like deliver the message would be to ask yourself or ask spirit, like, okay, how do I start, you know, working within my gifts or my abilities in the workplace, or my abilities, you know, what do I bring to the table, you know, career-wise, business-wise, professionally. How do I start to tap into those things? And if it's like skill sets, such as like this person's good with speaking to people, they're good with leadership and all of that, like, how do I utilize those abilities and gifts? And if it's not something that you're good at, that's fine. Is it something that you really truly want to do? Like, do you really want to be in a leadership? Do you want to be able to like speak to people and bring people together? Or, you know what I mean? Like, what is it that you really, really want? Or is it just something that you're looking at like, oh, this person is so good at this, but it's not really something that you want to participate in? Then if it's not truly what you want to participate in, so what skill set do you have that's strong that you can focus on and hone in? So it's really it's more so about when we compare ourselves and stuff like that, and jealousy and envy and stuff, it's really because we're not paying attention to what we already have. We're not paying attention to what's on our plate. You know, the gifts and the talents and our potential that we have, we're looking and comparing ourselves to everybody else. And that's because we don't understand parts of our identity, and sometimes we don't, like, some people don't know anything about their identity or what their real gifts are. So some people are like, well, I don't have a gift. I don't have a talent. That's not true. Everybody has something to bring and to contribute into this life positively. We all do. We just got to figure out what that is. Okay. All right. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, it's okay. Like, we all have been there, done that. Like, for real. Like, I'm pretty sure every human has felt that. Every person has felt that. I know I have. That's a natural human emotion, but you don't shame yourself for it. But, you know, kind of take it as something to encourage you and motivate you to really, like, tap into yourself. You're welcome. How did I skip Alexis? Okay, Alexis says, don't be mad at me. I don't even know how I did that. Yes, that is your reading, Ashley. I appreciate you, as always. Enjoy your weekend and be safe. And if you can, like, just take this time out this weekend and just kind of, like, sit with yourself and journal and really ask those deep questions. It might be triggering a little bit, might sting a little bit, but there's a breakthrough in that. Most definitely. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to Miss Alexis. And sis, I apologize. I seen 2 A's and I don't know why I did that. And I think it's because I'm looking at payments from the website versus just like PayPal. So that's how I did that. What are this person's feelings towards you? Okay. Let's clear our previous energy. Holy Spirit, I send Ashley love and peace, balance and harmony. I move on and ask for guidance for Alexis. That is not your question. See, why am I looking at the wrong question? Sis, don't get mad. I'm sorry. Where is your question? See, what am I doing? I'm looking at Jennifer's question. That's not even your question. So I'm like, I've never seen Alexis ask about anybody with that name before. It's a little weird. Okay. Are they gonna let me look at the question or no? It should have sent it with Jennifer's question. It should have just been one big notification, but for some reason, it is not. This is really weird because yeah, it's only showing me Jennifer's, and I can't see what you asked because it doesn't let me look at the whole thing, which is really weird. Let me see something really quick. I can't see all of your question. If you're on here, if you could do me a huge favor and put your questions in the chat if you're watching. I can only see part of your first question. I know it's something about taking this travel job, and that's all I could see. Everything, the other question, I can't see it. Like, I'm looking at the app, like PayPal app, and I can't open the whole thing, which is really stupid. It won't let me. And then when I go to my email, I don't see your notification in there. All I see is Jennifer's. So if you're watching, Ashley or Alexis, if you could leave your second question, because I cannot find it at all. It's not showing up. So it's kind of annoying that I can't find it. So if you could please do me a huge favor and leave your second question in the chat, Alexis. So let's see, what do you need to know about this nursing job? What do you need to know? What? What does Alexis need to know? What does Alexis need to know? Four of Wands. King of Swords. Page of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. I just feel like this is going to be good for you. I don't know what the fear is. I couldn't see the entire thread. I've seen the first part of what you asked. Four of Wands is like, this is something that is really going to make you feel connected to what you do. And maybe the people that you're connected, like you're working with, whether it's like patients and or like your associates and stuff like that, there's some type of connection, like feeling connected to what you do, feeling joy in what you do, or it's going to spark that hope or that passion in what you do again. If it's kind of been like the stagnant, kind of stiff energy with the King of Swords, and it could even be that you're going to learn a lot, you're going to master something. This is going to take you to the next level within like your knowledge, your skill sets. I feel like this is good for you. It's like it's apprenticeship at the same time. It's like you're mastering a skill or mastering a level of like, it's like education or something. The Page of Pentacles, but it's like a kind of like an apprentice type of thing as well. I feel like this is good for you. I don't know why you feel like there's a part of you that knows this and there's a part of you that's kind of saying no to this for some reason. Spirit is saying though not to romanticize like the idea of the experience. Like go in with an open mind, be practical about it, be, you know, logical about it, and go in with what am I here to experience, what can I learn, you know, that's part of it. And then of course the money, of course, right? But this is something that I feel like you're going to get more than what you're maybe expecting in some sort of way. Like, okay, I don't know about this, like I don't know how this is going to turn out, should I do this, should I do that? I feel like you should do it, and by doing so it's going to be rewarding for you. Like that has not changed since the first time that you asked about this. That has not changed. Like this, you have no reason to worry. Let me see if because I don't know if you're on here. If not, I'm gonna have to, let me see if I can go through PayPal, through, not on the app, but just through the web page, and see if it'll let me see your question, because this is annoying. It's annoying. Let me see. Let me see. You would think it's Mercury retrograde up in this bitch, because it's been acting a little weird today. Like not even today. The other day, like it wouldn't let me see like some of the PayPal like transactions, and some of them weren't even coming through, like to let me know. Let me see. Alexis. Let's see. Okay. The web browser is my friend. No, I'm still on Alexis. Okay. The web one showed me your question. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Your second question is, what type of relationship does this person want to have with you? Okay. Sometimes you just got to go through some measures to get to what you need. Okay. All right. What kind of relationship does this particular person in question that Alexis is asking about want with her specifically? Relationship does with Alexis. Okay. Tower. Wow. The World. Wow. The Temperance. Five of Swords and the Chariot. They want, for one, this person really wants to change the dynamic of your connection. They want to kind of like change some habits, restructure some things. Why does this look like Kendall Jenner? Like, kinda. It's a bad illustration. If it was her, it'd be a badass. Like, it's a horrible illustration, but I don't know why it looked like her. Anyway, they want something that's more mature, like a relationship that's matured, more structured, more stable, more grounded, something that kind of like where you guys can be vulnerable, be open, where there's not a lot of like immaturity, ego. They want harmony, they want balance. And I feel like maybe get through the storms. You see how it has that just two cards that kind of have like lightning bolts in it. So like get through the storms, get through the testy times, the trying times. With the Chariot, yeah, like move forward on one accord, because you guys, there's something that they're realizing about you two that could be quite opposite, because you got cards that kind of speak about duality with the Temperance, the Chariot, and the Tower. These are cards of duality. I feel it's like, even though we're different, like how can we work through compromising or coexist together where we actually can be successful? But somebody's got to take the reins. So this person could be the type that believes in a higher source, higher power. Like, if we submit to something higher and greater than ourselves, we can be successful. If we don't try to make it all about ourselves, our egos, our differences, we can actually come together. So this person is thinking along the lines of like maturity level type connection. Are they capable of that at this time? Are you capable of that at this time? That's not really the question, right? It's just more so like what you ask on hand. This is the type of relationship they would want with you, which it's a healthy energy though. Like what they want with you, it's coming from a healthy place. Okay. Spirit could be telling you like right now though, it may not be the time to focus on a relationship quite yet, especially one that's not really in alignment with where you're headed, where you're going, and vice versa. Like you don't want to have someone pull you off course, off path, and distract you. Hey Tamia. Yeah. What's I gonna say? Yeah, like something that's going to take you and distract you off your path, and vice versa, distracting them off of what they need to do on their path. But if it's like a time and a place where you guys can build together and really clear the air, like I feel the thing with this person is, are they ready for what they're wanting? That's the thing. Like we could want something, but are we ready for it? Yeah, Judgment is at the bottom of the deck. So it's like, being less judgmental towards each other and yourself, but also reassessing, like really reassessing the past, the Strength card. Okay. I feel like you're aligning with yourself, your path, your purpose. And Spirit does want you to be patient with yourself and also be patient with others, as, you know, we're all trying to figure our lives out. We're all trying to just coexist and live and take it day by day and, you know, do better, hopefully. So yeah, there's no rush to this, but as far as like what they want, like what type of relationship they would want with you, that's what I'm picking up. Okay. All right, Miss Alexis, that was your reading. I'm sorry it took so long to find your question. The internet is boo-boo. It's trash. Okay, Orlandsea, Jennifer, and then Jade so far. Okay. Orlandsea, your timestamp is 39:15. Nah. Just a general love read. Okay, I got you. And then Jennifer, Jade after that. Okay. Clear up previous energies. Holy Spirit, I send love to Alexis and all parties involved. Harmony, balance, and peace. Let's tap in. General love message for Orlandsea. What is it that they need to know? What does she need to know at this time? What is that she needs to know? Okay. I don't know why I was hearing the Isley Brothers. I think it's called, what is it? Something Atlantis? Journey to Atlantis? I think that's what it's called. I can't remember the exact title of the song, but the line that I keep hearing is, I always come back. I think it is, I always come back, or come back to you, something like that. Whatever. 9 of Swords. The Emperor. And the 6 of Swords. My aunt's dog likes me, but she don't like me. She's grouchy. She's a grouchy old little chihuahua, but she like me. I don't know why she out here with me. I don't know. She's sitting out here. There's somebody that's thinking about you, I feel like. Let me pull another 6 of Wands. Someone that's watching you and they feel like you're kind of happy, or you're excelling, or you seem to be in a better place within yourself. Like you're not down and out. So this is somebody that feels kind of stuck. You see how this man is in a wheelchair? He's not, he's kind of unable to walk forward or do what he wants to do. What's the right word? I'm hearing immobilized. Spiritually speaking, not physically, but spiritually speaking, this person is immobilized. With the Emperor card, I'm not getting the traditional message of the Emperor. This person, for some reason, I'm hearing the one that got away. 6 of Swords. Like you've moved on. Clarify the Emperor, please. I'm doing too much. It's too many cards. 3 cards flew out. The Moon, the Death card, and the 9 of Pentacles flew out. Okay. This person is deeply emotionally kind of messed. Like when I say messed up, I wouldn't look at it from a perspective of pitying this person. It's just kind of like they're dealing with a lot of different emotions that could be triggered by you. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that it's all based off of your connection with them or about you per se, but you're definitely triggering some stuff. And I feel like this person's having a realization about patterns or things that they need to change within themselves. They are looking at you as somebody that can do with or without them. Like you're not tripping off of them. Not at all. Not in the least bit. This person feels like you deserve a more mature, stable partner. Someone that's better at handling relationships, stewarding a relationship, giving you what you deserve, showing up in a way like they have this ideal of this traditionally masculine person, or they have like this perception of what they think is ideal for you, and they don't feel like they measure up to that. But yeah, this is somebody that is heavily focused on you. I don't know what this even matters. This is a time for you to really be focused on your joy, your happiness, motivating yourself. And it may not be so much of a love-focused energy right now for you. It seems more of like self-focused. Then you have the Fool. So new love could be something that comes in, but I don't see it being something that you're being hyper fixated on, or that you would when the time comes. Like if a love was to present itself, you wouldn't really even be focused on it when it comes in anyway. But yeah, this is what I'm getting as far as like general messages that want to come through. A lot of major arcana too. So whatever's happening, I feel like you're going through a big shift within yourself, and so is whoever this person is, and it seems like it's an ex. Or someone that you're not really engaging or connecting with anymore. That's heavily in your energy. It's past. It's old, like past energy. That's what I'm getting. Past person. Alright. That's what I'm seeing for you. Okay. Miss Jennifer, and then Jade. Jennifer, your timestamp is 44:56. Okay, what is this person's feelings towards you? Let's clear all previous energies. Divine Spirit, I send love and balance and peace to Miss Orlandsea. Let's go ahead and move on to Jennifer. Ask for permission to tap into Jennifer's energy and this person in question that she has in mind. What do you want her to know, Holy Spirit, as far as their feelings? Thank you. The Lovers came out right away. The Lovers. This is for the Lovers. All right. I don't want it to get dark. I hope the lights come on out here. I gotta ask my cousin if he can turn on the lights just in case. Let's see. What is this person's feelings towards Jennifer? Oof. Okay. How many should I take? That's 3. Let me. Well, fuck it. Let's take. Dang. I'm really curious to see what these cards are right here. All right. So you got the Lovers. 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, King of Cups, the Tower, and then these leftover cards with the Knight of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the Hermit. So, how this person feels. First off, this is a romantic person. I feel like this is a emotionally, or at least a gentle, someone that does feel emotions. Like, this isn't someone that's overtly practical and rational and intellectualizes relationships. This is somebody that does go in with their heart center. Or they consider their feelings, their emotions, and they consider other people's feelings and emotions. The Lovers card is they do feel a mutual connection with you, an attraction at, the very least, an attraction with you that's mutual. They may feel like something is growing between the two of you, because I'm paying attention to these flowers in this card, and it's like kind of in between both partners' hands. Both of you guys are open to each other. Hands can be like touch and holding hands, or just anything with hand touching can be a form of physical intimacy. Could also be healing as well. So like both of you with your hands open is like this, you're both open to this connection, whatever it is, whatever you're feeling, there's an openness. Right now it does seem like it's more of potential and a lot of curiosity and what is this that I'm feeling. They do see you with somebody that is maybe a secure partner. They don't feel like you're that open to them though. They feel the exchange, they do feel the connection, but there is a part of you that they feel like is holding back a little bit. And that could be because you're trying to protect your energy, protect yourself, be safe, like not give too much, which can be a healthy thing, just depending on depending on the intention. So if it's like naturally you don't want to give too much of yourself until you really vet a person or really get to know them, see what their intentions are, see what they're about. And then there's a part where it can be a little bit unhealthy, where it's like purposely withholding, holding back. It could be due to fear, doing to manipulate, like, no, I'm not going to do it. I want to make them, I want to see how dedicated they are, manipulation, mind games. But they don't feel like you're open, and they kind of sense maybe trust issues from you with this 8 of Swords. I don't know if this person knows about your relationship history or your dating history, like the types of people that you've dated or what you've been through to an extent, but they kind of have this feeling that you're protecting yourself due to past pain. So you may also have this person kind of like rethinking things about themselves, their path, what they want. This person also has a tendency to pull back a little bit if things get a little too hot and ready and steamy, or things start to kind of get serious, and I'm not getting like a commitment phobe energy from this, but it's kind of like, okay, I need to let me slow this down, because I feel like this is somebody that is quite sensitive to energies and they don't like to be overwhelmed. If I was to describe this person's energy, or at least some of maybe their personality, it would be in the nature of a cat. Like, you know how some cats they like to be pet in certain spots and all of that, but if you overstimulate them, they might hiss at you, they might scratch you, they might bite you, you know what I mean? So like a cat, you kind of have to ease into you know, the affection and things like that. You don't want to overstimulate this person, otherwise they will retreat, they'll back up and be like, wait a minute, it's too much. So I kind of get that from this person. I don't know if they've already behaved this way with you, but I just get like, they're very loving and very sweet, very their intentions and energy is quite pure, but I feel like some of their ways might be triggering. It might be mistaken as ghosting, but that's where the boundaries come in, where you communicate what you know, I don't like that, and then it leaves the door open for this person to communicate with you, you know, what's going on with them, why do they do the things that they do, rather than jumping to conclusions. So the Knight of Swords, there's some type of shift in this connection for the both of you. I don't feel like you guys were expecting, you weren't really expecting maybe a connection that kind of threw you into maybe changing some ways or some habits about yourself. Definitely from this person's perspective, this connection may have made them realign or adjust or rethink certain things that they've been doing, their old habits, their old ways. Yeah. But other than that, how this person feels, they do feel like a kinship, a connection with you. I do feel like they genuinely like you. They may even consider you someone that's maybe like a friend, or you're building some type of friendship. You do represent some type of life adjustment or improvement for this person. I hope this is making sense. All right. Jade. So that's your reading, Miss Jennifer. Before I move on, I send you much love. All right. Okay, Jade. Jade. Let's see what you got going on, sis. Did you send your question? Let me see. Yes, you did. Okay. This particular guy, you got back together. Let me put your timestamp before I forget, because I've been messing up, forgetting some people's timestamps. So you want to know what's up with this guy that you recently got back together with. You saw him on Monday and Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All right, let's clear the energy. I'm actually going to get off after this, you guys, because it's about to get dark. So this is my last read for the evening, because it's about to get this dark. And I don't want no bugs on me with the lights on. Please, I cannot. Let's see. Where is this connection right now? Where is this guy, person that Miss Jade is asking about? Where is he currently with this connection that you want her to know about? Okay. See, these little, don't come over here, Buggy. Don't start bugging me. Ace of Swords, Six of Wands, King of Cups. Ooh, doggy, you scared me. Like, you a little thing, but I seen something big coming towards me. You got a big energy. That scared me. The little chihuahua, she's so tiny. Come here. She said, bitch, fuck you. She ran. She's a little tiny little old lady chihuahua. Like, she's old. And I seen something coming towards me, and it looked tall. Like, it didn't even look like a dog. It was tall. She got big energy. Okay, sis, I see you. Hey, Come here. Aw, little scraggly little thing. My aunt's dog. I forgot her name. I don't even know her name. It's like some type of food name or some type of sweet name or something. I don't know. I was about to call her Caramel or something. I can't remember what her name is. Two of Swords and the Hierophant. There might have been somewhat of a breakthrough that this, like, but there's a pause here on this situation with the Two of Swords. And I feel like that pause is really for you. So there was kind of like this victory of some sort that you got from your latest interaction with this person. Yeah, I'm looking at the energy. You have the Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. So for me, it's like, okay, it started off with some type of clarity. Okay, maybe something healing came out of your latest interactions or something that gave you a sense of peace. But then with the Two of Swords, though, it's kind of like there's a pause, though, with this. Now it's like, okay, now that I've got this, you know, this is a victory of some sort, but now what? So there's this pause. This pause is for you to really reflect how you really want to move forward with this person. They do care about you with the King of Cups. They do. With the Hierophant card, the Six of Wands, you do feel, or at least initially you felt some type of like promising energy, very hyped up, excited, because there was a breakthrough with this. This person may have told you how they really feel about you, or it felt like, okay, he's finally giving me something that I wanted him to give, or something that I've always wanted somebody to give me, or what I've been waiting for this. So it's something that they gave you emotionally or expressed to you emotionally that it felt like, okay, I've been waiting for this. There was an excitement. It kicked up. But then this pause is like, okay, well, now what? The Hierophant is that commitment, the door or the key to commitment. I have to clarify this. What does she need to know? Like, where's this guy at with her? Just give it straight. Six of Swords. Moving into calmer waters. Clarify the King of Cups. The Emperor. Their emotions are there with you, and I also feel like, as far as like the whole son, their child and stuff, that is valid. That is true. Okay, the Emperor is a daddy. Okay, King of Cups could be a loving father as well. Okay, just saying. Allow this, whatever this energy is right now of stillness and pause, sit with yourself and figure out really, like, okay, I committed myself partially to this in some way, but moving forward, how do I really want this dynamic to really go? Really get clear on your intentions and where you want this thing to go. Be really clear on that. I do feel like there's a level of karma that cleared between the two of you. I don't know if you guys left things kind of at an awkward state in the past prior to you guys meeting up recently. So this kind of feels like an initiation of something moving forward, but there's still this limbo. Like, you need to figure out what it is that you really want out of this dynamic. Like, truly. Like, yeah, you may want to be together, but okay, what does that entail? You know? And I feel like Spirit doesn't want you to repeat the same old patterns with this person that you might have experienced with them in the past, and or just in general in love. Like, there's some type of victory that you will have in this, or that you are getting. The Nine of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So this could be you feeling rejected. King of Pentacles. No, this is somebody that is about their responsibilities, most definitely. Just make sure that they're not making you like this secondhand priority, like, oh, I'll get back to you when I get back. Like, nah, like, no. You know what I mean? There's something about being really clear about what you want and where you stand with this person. Communication is key. I'm noticing. I'm going to pay attention to these swords. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Six of Swords. clear the air. Any communication, anything that you desire clarity and truth on, and you feel like you're in a limbo state, you don't understand, clear that shit up. Clear it up with this person. All right. Yeah. If it's a matter of like, you know, we got to be kind of, you know, understanding about things. Like if they're a, you know, a part-time dad or whatever, and they have certain days or schedules where they see their children or their child, you got to, you know, respect that time. And checking in and all of that, I feel like, yeah, you deserve to like check in and talk or whatever. But if it's something like I said, this person does not get to see their children all the time, it's like a part-time every now and then thing, kind of respect the fact that maybe majority of their time is going to go to that child whenever they do have them, you know what I'm saying? But if it's like excuse after excuse, oh I can't, oh I forgot, like nah, now you playing games, okay? Now you're playing games. All right, so yeah, I don't feel like he's gaming you. I don't see that energy out of the cards. I don't sense that. But like I said, the lack of clarity, don't allow that to just get swept under the rug. Address things, but at the same time ask yourself, am I being unreasonable? Am I being kind of like not understanding where this person is at this time? Like if they genuinely have their child and it's a part-time thing, they're going to want to spend their time with their child. So granted, if this is your man, okay, well, you know, I'm still here, but I understand that this is your time with your kid, and I'm not going to be, you know, I'm not going to be selfish and take up the majority of your time. You know what I mean? But if it's always like, oh, I can't, oh, I forgot, oh, I forgot to call you, oh, I got that, after that, it's like, okay, no, we're going to address this shit. Because, you know, now it's starting to look like excuses after excuse. So just make sure that you don't allow something to go on too long to where it becomes a pattern. Or you don't address how you feel and you just kind of go with the assumption, go with the flow. And then, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I hope that makes sense. And I hope that was helpful, sis. I'm going to go ahead and close it out, you guys, because it's starting to get dark out here. And then I definitely don't want to combat with any bugs. I'm not trying to do that. So I send you guys much love. I appreciate you guys being patient with me. I know I was a little late. We was running around helping my cousin with his food truck. And then I had to take a little nap. And I was trying to get my ass up, like trying to pull myself up out of sleep. But I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Y'all be great. Y'all be blessed. And as always, much love. Peace. Wait, hold on. Sorry, Jade. I'm trying to read your message. I see what you mean. Y'all never... Yeah, I'll never trip off his kids. I just don't understand why he hasn't really been talking to me that much. If this has been going on before he had his child, like, okay, I would address it. Like, the days, if it's days that he's been doing this, even before he had his child, I would address it. I would talk to him about it. Definitely bring it to the table. Just saying, don't sweep nothing under the rug. You want clarity? Seek it. And if something sounds fishy and this person can't get you clarity and what you need, like, okay, homie, you wasted my time. Don't, and this, I'm just being guided to tell you, if you're still on here, Jade, do not allow this dude to waste your time. Like the last guy, he was a time waster. He was a whole mess. Don't allow this guy to do that to you either. You don't have, it doesn't have to be a fight. It can be addressed in a simple way. Like, hey, I feel like you don't have time for me. Like we discussed, like whatever it was, like we talked about coming together, or you made it very clear that we're together, or you want to be with me, or whatever the case. You know what y'all situation is. But I just don't feel like there's any effort being put towards that. And again, like I said, make sure that you're not, you know, I got bit on my leg. Make sure that you're not being too like demanding of a person's time or energy. Like even with the fact, considering the fact that you guys just got back together, you're doing this from you're familiar with each other, you know each other, but you're moving in a different energy now, or at least this is the opportunity to move in a different energy, like start fresh, start over, start clean. And then considering maybe there's still things from the past that you guys still have to work through. Like, it doesn't have to be full blown. Like, allow this energy to move gradually. Does that make sense? But still make sure that you lay those standards and boundaries on the table. You know what I mean? Like, as a partner, I would like communication, or I would like to see you, you know, and I want to be clear about that. Like, you know, when we're going to see each other, I respect your time as a father. You got a child, this, and that. You know, you got to make time for your partner as well. If you're making somebody your partner, you got to make time for them. You can't just be like, oh, now I got a girlfriend, but I don't spend no time. I don't see her. I don't make no. That's not how it works, right? So, yeah, it doesn't have to be an argument. It's just a simple conversation. So I hope that was helpful. Much love, sis. Be blessed. I'll catch you guys soon. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good evening, good day, wherever you guys are in the world. It's okay, sis. Yeah. And another thing too, like, not every man or not even every woman has to like talk to their person every day, or they could be cool with talking like once a day or twice, or FaceTiming or talking on the phone and be good. You just got to be clear about where you guys stand. And don't panic.